have to be uniform with this here because so long as you get it stitched in there in a manner where you're going to be comfortable, then you're pretty much okay, you know. And I've gotten that latched on through the board, back beneath the board. I'm working behind it, so you probably can't see that much of it, but in there. Okay, there we go. See there, we got this one in there. Okay, guys, gotta take a break. Phone's ringing. I'll see that I have finished putting in the bottom of the sofa. You see it's real sturdy. To kind of make it a little bit more stable. And like I was saying, my sofa was still in pretty good condition. And there it is, sticker tag. And see the pillow. I like this one, so I'm changing it up a little bit by adding in some fishing line thread, which is gonna hold everything together for me. And I'm gonna go in and catch that in there, pull it through, and see, you don't see it. It goes throughout really nice and neat and clear. I mean, my video isn't probably the best of the best, but that's what we're getting. Invisible sewing. That's what I'm calling it. See, and just take it on through there. There you go. Pull it through. Invisible threading. Okay, people, here is my sofa. I have put all the pieces together, as you can see. And now you see that I've even much got the opportunity to match up my ribs on the side so that my lines will match. And I'm using a clear fishing line thread for the sewing. That way you won't see any of my stitches. And if you can see here up really close, I'm using the stitch like if I was sewing in hair. Going down this and closing off my sections, sewing it. This is the other side, right along with the little technique that I did there. I have finished both arms of the sofa. Now I'm working along the side of the sofa, trying to get all that finished. Let me walk around here really quick. You can see it says not good lighting in here, so I am actually stitching on my side panels here. Okay, here is the sofa. As you can see, I have stitched all this together, all the seams, all the creases that was in the sofa. Okay, on the back of the sofa, what I'm going to do so that you won't really see the ribs in here, as well as my little dips ins and out, I'm going to take an old blanket I want to turn it on the back side. It really don't matter what side you turn it on. You can leave it on this side if you want to, basically, because it's not going to be seen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tuck this in real good. Just slip this on there. I have it tucked down in there real good, and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off the blanket. I'll make sure I put it on here right, because splotches in the back of the sofa, little dips and little stuff like that, you know. So I'll put this piece right about in there, because that's where it's kind of dipping at. It don't really matter if this is all cut all crooked, because like I said, you won't be seeing any of this anyway. I'm just gonna cut this off because it kind of, I was sitting there as I was cutting it. I'm trying not to cut the regular sofa. Just take all that off. They say the floor is the best place for all this stuff, because I mean, you're working on a big piece and you really know where to kind of throw everything but on the floor. So kind of got that lined off up in there. Kind of double it a little bit in there, just so it'll take out that space in the middle. And see, what I will do is I will pretty much take some time to put some little nails in that on the front and on the back to kind of to hold down where you won't see the bulkiness at. So, and it's not like you're ever gonna see the back of the sofa anyway. So, and if you do, you better have any questions, talk to me. Okay, let's find our little nails, and I will be back once I get all this on there, and I'll see you guys when I come back. Okay, I've turned it around to the back as best as I could so you can get a kind of a visual of what the back is going to look like. And that is the back. Let me go around here. See if I can push this over a little bit more. There we go. Okay, the back. Okay, that is the back of the sofa. Nice and coated up like a really nicely wrapped present. Back around to the front. No ribs, no puffs of 4 ugly pillows that I thought was ugly. I like the sofa, but after a while those pillows kind of play out, so I wanted to lift them up, make them look young again. Pull them all together. So that is the sofa. Okay, here I am at the back of the sofa. What I'm doing now is I'm sewing down the back panel of the sofa, just going through there with some stitches, overlapping and kind of bringing it through so that the string will kind of go back on it. And like I was saying, I'm using this fish wire because it is so forgiving, and you can stretch it, you can pull it as tight as you want it to. But I don't have my scissors by me, so I just cut that off. I just burned it off. Works well. I'm gonna finish this, rethread my needle and finish this across here. Once I finish that, then what I'm gonna do, instead of taking a whole big piece, I'm just gonna go and close up all my little spots here. Maybe take the staple gun, hit this a little bit, hit that a little bit, come over here to this end, finish sewing down with the fishing line. Hit it with the staple gun a little bit on the corners right there. And then I'm going to take a little panel. That way I won't waste up a lot of material. And I'll have some left. But trust me, my scrap pieces, I'm definitely going to be stuffing those inside of me some throw pillows. Okay, guys, I have finished sewing all the way across. It is really tight and sturdy. So what I'm gonna do here, I have some pins back here. I'm gonna pull this really, really tight, and I'm gonna just staple. Sometimes the staples, they end up coming out kind of wicked. So I either have to pull it back out or else break it off. I prefer to just break it off, because sometimes if you pull it out, it'll end up putting a big hole in the pattern. I lose my needle in there either. You know, sticking myself. You see this, guys? I have been poking the heck out of my finger. Oh, when I was sewing at first, I was trying to get that loop needle around in there, but every so often it would poke me and it would hurt. I think one of the things that happened was, what is that? I'm looking for my board. There it is. Missed my board. One of the things when you hook it around in there you go. It would kind of stick back up the wrong way and poke me in my finger. So I got a lot of pokes. So my bandage is all ugly looking, because I'm still messing with the sofa, so it kind of catches under. So all that's tucked in. I'm gonna pull this extra tight. And I don't want to have to cut off any more than what I need to. So I am going to leave all the excess in. You see that? They just staple in a whole bunch of it. We're leaving it. We're not taking it back out. Okay. Now I have finished my sofa. And there it is, nice and pretty. I just haven't put the legs back on it yet. I bought new legs for it, so to give it a whole extra little style to it. And this is my sofa, all finished. You can see the little decoration that I put on the front on the armor there. And I also caught that like in the middle there. A little crooked, but who's watching? Okay, and there's the other side and the arm. Here's another side. My floor is very messy. But this is my finished sofa. From the left, from the back. There we go. And from the right side. My sofa is completely finished. And everybody, just like you to see, the whole thing is completed. And it is beautiful. I love it. Just wanted to let you guys see this little short clip of my sofa, including the throw pillows. It is all completed now. Hope you guys like it.